What's up? Am I muted? Can you guys hear me? It says I'm muted. Oh, wait, it says I'm unmuted. Hi. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Flix and Comix Live. I've been on a mini hiatus. Had a lot of things going on, so I kind of wanted to just give you an update, see how you guys are doing. It's been a minute, so. And then I'm sorry if I feel or if I sound a little off too. I've been sick since Monday. So yeah, I'm not like 100% back to normal yet. So I might be a little slower this stream, a little lower energy. So don't mind me if that happens. But we do have Andrew. What's going on? It's been a minute. How are you? And then we have Las Cruces. How's it going? Big Lion. Heyo, heyo. And then we got, of course, Two Gun. What's up? Did those Blu-rays get to you okay? Could always count on Pedro to see Pedro at the Whatnot. Down at the Whatnot. I've been selling stuff on there. That's one of the reasons I've not been on YouTube as often, because I've just been kind of focusing on some other things. Not that I don't want to be on YouTube. I love YouTube. You guys know that. But sometimes priorities have to shift. It just happens. Like, this is just a hobby for me. But I mean, it would be amazing if it was like a full-time gig or something. But I have, two other jobs. I sell on Whatnot occasionally. And sometimes doing videos and reviews can be very daunting after all of that. And as I said, I got sick this past week, so getting over that. But yeah, I wanted to go through and tell you guys and also ask you guys how your October went, because I decided I didn't want to do any YouTube in October, as you could probably tell, but that was actually something that I wanted to enjoy, like, without having that nagging thing in the back of my mind of like, oh, I should be getting up and doing a video right now, or I should be reading this right now, or I should be watching that right now, I just wanted to take it in and enjoy it thoroughly. I mean, I work in baseball too, so like, luckily, I mean, yeah, it sucks that Giants didn't make, postseason, but the upside to that is that my workflow becomes a lot slower and stuff. So it's kind of nice in that regard. And you would think like, oh, this is the perfect time to do YouTube, right? Like, trust me, I had that inclination and I was like, I should take advantage and got to get on it. But I always do this to myself where I burn out because I don't take time off for myself. So when I have that little time off, instead of focusing on myself, I kind of try to be busy with other things, And so this time I didn't want to do that. And I kind of, because like the past few Halloweens, I didn't feel like I felt like they came and went and like I didn't fully enjoy. So this time I kind of wanted to sit back and do that and watch movies without that nagging feeling. You guys get it, right? Tugan says, I got your pet. Okay, cool. Yay. Where you been hiding, Jojo? Great hiding spot. Yeah, I've been hiding in my tiny apartment here with my pup. And speaking of pup too, like mid-October, I ended up adopting another one. Dude, it just gets me because I've been following a bunch of like shelters ever since I adopted Ripley. I've been following, and it's just so sad because there are a couple of kill shelters out here, and it just tears me up to see those posts. Like, I can't. And I know my apartment's pretty small, but like, I know I can have one more dog here, and they allow one more dog. It just can't be like over 50 pounds. So I saw a listing of this. Actually, there were like 12 dogs that were on the red list. And I know this is kind of like really sad, actually. I'm sorry if this is a downer right now. I'm just trying to catch you up on my life right now, and this is what happened. So like things slowed down at work. I was like, I want to adopt another dog. So because I've been curious about how that is to have two dogs. Oh, I've always just had one at a time. And yeah, so I had been thinking about it, saw the dog that I was like, oh man. And it looked just like my dog right now. So I was like, oh, that'd be cute to have them, look like twins. And anyways, it seemed a lot better of an idea in my mind. And but I went to go adopt him. His name was Mo. I was gonna name him Xeno because Ripley and Xenomorph, if you know, you know. So I was like, it's gonna be awesome. And he was such a good boy. He was, but I just felt like my place was too small for him. Because he was a little bigger. He's a little bigger than Ripley. So I was like, this isn't working. Like and then Ripley got mad. Like she's such a sweet dog, but for some reason she just hated him being here. And I think she was just territorial, and it was a whole thing. She was giving him some nasty attitude, and he was undeserving. I just felt like he deserved better, And I was missing that one-on-one time with Ripley too. So I was like, yeah, I am glad that I got him out of that situation and that he's in a better place now, but I think I need to rehome him. So I came to that conclusion and I ended up rehoming him, and that was a success. So I was really happy about that. Um, Great dog. If I didn't have her, I think I most certainly would have kept him, but she's just, I don't know. Her and I have a very special bond right now. So I don't know, it didn't feel quite right. So yeah, that's something that happened mid-October. And now he's with a loving couple, an elderly couple, big yard, the works. So yeah, really happy about that. Just it was a little bittersweet though. It was kind of sad saying bye, but it is what it is. He's gonna have a good life for sure. But let's see. Big Line says, I feel you've been very busy too. Dude, I feel like everyone's just slammed, right? Like, I was even looking on some of the channels that I used to follow. I mean, it's hard for me to even watch a ton of YouTube anymore, but it seems like nobody's going live, or like it's just kind of dead. Oh crap. I'm starting to cough. I hope I don't get a cough attack. I might have to get a cough drop or something. But yeah, like it's kind of tough managing YouTube right now. I feel like just a lot going on in general. Um, holidays coming up too. It's just wild. I feel like everyone's hustling for good reason. Let's see here. Watched a lot of horror all October. It was great. I love to hear it. I love to hear it. Yeah, I like I said, I enjoyed the month fully. I carved a jack-o'-lantern, so that was awesome. I typically don't. I don't remember the last time I did. I was a kid, so I made it a point to go do that, and it was awesome. It came out pretty decent considering I don't have the greatest like hand motor skills or whatever. But it came out all right. What else? Oh, and as for movies, oh my god, it was awesome. So that's the one thing I love about living out here in the Bay. There are a ton of like smaller old school theaters like from back in the day, and what's cool is like they've maintained them, so they have that antique look to them, like old school. So I've been going, and the awesome thing too is that they'll screen like old movies as well. So I was able to watch Halloween, the original, the OG. It was in 4K, sadly, but sometimes they do 35 millimeter there. And I've been able to watch some older movies like Creepshow, the original Creepshow. I was able to see in 35 millimeter as well. Okay, I'm gonna have to go get a cough drop because I am scared I'm gonna start coughing a ton. I'll be right back, okay? the coughing phase of this cold. Luckily, it wasn't terrible. I think the last time I was sick, it was COVID. So this is like nothing compared to that. But anyway, where was I? So yeah, been enjoying those screenings out in SF, various little theaters. And then I was able to see Halloween 2 at my nearest Cinemax. Cinemark. Remember Cinemax? Dude, that's a deep cut right there. But as for at home viewings, what did I watch? I watched a couple of the Nightmare on Elm Street flicks with my mom. Did get the 4K set. Ooh, I'll probably share that on Hunger for Horror coming soon. What else? What else? Oh, I was catching up on some of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies because I haven't seen all of those. I never saw Beginning, and I never saw. There was one other one. I don't remember which one it was. Was it Next Generation? I think it was Next Generation. But anyways, I got caught up with that. Interesting. Not my favorite franchise, but definitely it feels a lot like you watch the first two and like you really don't have to watch the rest of them. I don't know, but I do like the remake though, the 2005 one. So, they're like hit or miss for me. Anyway, so that was fun-ish. And yeah, I think that's about it. I was going hard on those. What about you guys? Yeah, you definitely time off. Dude, it was also like my mental health too. I was doing it for that because like, I don't know. There's just been some personal stuff that has happened this year. I won't get super into it, but it's just been tough. Like I've dealt with some loss and I don't know. I felt like okay when it happened somewhat. I mean, obviously I was sad, but like I felt like I kind of had to, because of work and everything, kind of had to mm, um, not emote as much as I should have, maybe. And so I just felt like maybe I should relax and allow myself to feel those feelings later. Um, Sorry if that's a little too deep for y'all, but this is Flix and Comix Live. This is where I just tell all. This is a very much our TMI, my TMI moment and oversharing moment. This is what I like to do on this show. So if you're new, welcome. For those of you who have been here for years, y'all know the shit I've been through. No, that's why we're all friends here. We could all share our stories and stuff. But yeah, low key, that's kind of why I wanted to take some time off too. And yeah, so I like your hoodie. It must be cold there. Thank you. Honestly, it could be more cold out here, colder, but it's really like in that middle where it's breezy, but then so I don't have AC, right? So in here it gets kind of stuffy because there's no ventilation. So I open the window, but then it's cold outside. So then it gets cold in here. So it's this like back and forth. Like I'm cold, I'm hot, I'm cold, I'm hot. So these are nice because it's just like it kind of keeps me right around the temp that I want, you know. I love myself a hoodie. Okay, to chill away and have fun and relax. Yeah, everyone has to do it sometimes. You guys know, I promised you all after the 2-year hiatus that I took, I would never do that again without telling you guys. You guys know if I take a couple weeks off, it's fine. I'll be back. It's just sometimes a girl's got to take a little breaky break. Bring on the cats, Josh. Dude, I've never had a cat. How is that like? You're the best person to ask. What up, Glitter? Oh my god, girl, good to see ya. Dude, we have to meet up at some point. You're out here. You're out here. Let's see. Boo dogs. Damn! Look at that hate. Oh my god. Look, dogs, they're just so full of love. Their love is unconditional. They can get a little annoying at times, but it's cute. It's cute. It make She makes me take breaks, and I like that, you know? Or else I'll get caught up because of my addictive personality, you know. Cats, I feel like wouldn't give an F about me if I had a cat here, it'd be like I might as well just live alone. uh, 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 uh. Oh, you are? What time did you get off? Appreciate anytime you go live, Jojo, especially on Whatnot. I'm probably gonna go live tomorrow on Whatnot to sell some Funko Pops. I feel like nobody wants Funko Pops anymore. I'm just trying to I would keep them, but I have to get rid of them because I don't want to be paying for storage anymore. I've had it. It's like not even worth it. And there's only like honestly, if I think about it, there's only a certain few that I like would really keep, and those are the signed ones that I've gotten and stuff like that. But I don't know, since I've had to be away from my collection for so long, I had to detach at some point. So I don't know. I might as well sell them, right? I don't know, they're collecting dust in the freaking storage, so that's never good. What am I really paying for? It's like Jackson, how's it going? How are you? Wait, Jackson, did I know you lived in NorCal? I didn't know you lived in NorCal. Did I? I'm trying to remember. Work six getting worse people in management. Don't know nothing. Yeah. I have no comment. I can go on and on about management. Yeah, you don't want me to go down that route right now. Trust me. I need a long vacation. Don't we all, dude? Okay, but continuing with October. So, yeah, watched a ton of movies. And what else? What else did I do? Oh, I was supposed to go check out this castle out in Stockton. But they freaking sold out so quickly, so I wasn't able to do that. But that's kind of something I've been meaning to do lately is like check out old historical spots. It it kind of brought me back to I don't know if you guys remember, but for a while I was going on nearing Nirvana. Um, and especially during October, I would go on Lucy's show where she talks about like ghosts, ghost stories and supernatural creepy stuff. And I was it last year? Last year we focused, or was it the year before that? Damn it, I don't remember. One of those years, we focused on historical haunted sites. And we would each pick one a week and like kind of do a little report on it and talk about it and stuff. And like where would we like to go and things like that. So when I saw this castle, it immediately reminded me of those episodes. You guys go check those out if you haven't. I'm sure they're still on the channel, but yeah, really, really cool. And it just kind of, I got this idea of like, damn, I should actually go to these places, like, especially up here in NorCal. There are a few locations out here. Like, I went to the Winchester not that long ago. So, like, places like that, or I think it would be cool content. And I recently got those meta glasses. So, I don't know. I don't know. I got ideas percolating up here, but you might be seeing a different type of content from me lately. Not that I'm going to go away from what I typically do, but it'd be kind of cool to, whenever I do go to those places to document some stuff. I think that'd be fun. Um, that's what I have near me. Cinemac, Return of the Mac. Just kidding. I know it's a typo. Cinemark. Cinemark's the best. The best chain. I mean, the best chain. They have the best snacks. Period. And I feel like, do they have the best buckets? I feel like they have the second best buckets. I think AMC has the best buckets because I could never get my hands on the AMC ones. Is that a spinner? Yeah, spinner rack right here. This is old. I've had this since Vegas. I bought this off a dude on Craigslist for pretty cheap, and this is something I'll never let go of. Like I love this, and since I don't have a ton of space here, it's just nice to have some comics with me at least. And yeah, that's never going to go away. Watch a bunch of low budget horror movies on October. It was too much fun. I bet. You know what? I know we talk about this every year, Glitter, but I still have not gone to the Niles theater that they have out there. I know I was talking about like other theaters out in SF, but the one in Fremont, I think every year they do like a Monster Mania type of like horror movie marathon thing. So yeah, I'm curious if you ended up going or not, because I know we were talking about that at one point. These are the same ones I've had. Actually, I've had these for years as well, probably longer than that spinner rack. Oh man. And what's funny, what's funny? I have like 3 pairs of these because I liked them so much. And one time so the first time I got them, they were like really expensive because back then they had just come out. They're called gunner glasses. And they were only for like esports players, so like people that are on their computers 24/7 playing games. And my ex actually won it at a gaming event, uh and was like, here, I have an extra one. And so he gave it to me, and I love them because at the time I had just started editing and I was constantly looking at screens and I was getting headaches, and I was like, oh crap, I'm gonna need glasses. This sucks, like prescription glasses. And I actually tried these for a couple days and I noticed that my headaches were going away. And it was crazy. It's pretty drastic. They help so much. So anyways, I fell in love with them, and just like the fit and everything is perfect for me. And I saw them on sale at GameStop one year. And I remember I had like, the membership, you get like points and stuff. So they were on clearance, and then I had like extra point discount, yada yada. Anyways, got them for dirt cheap. And I still have some of them. And I should do like a giveaway or something. I never use them. They're still sealed because I take such good care of these. But anyways, you know what? That's a good idea. I'm going to do a giveaway. Not right now, but soon. I'm going to do a giveaway for these gunners. At least one pair, right? These are cool. That's so funny. Anyway. Yeah, I'm sick. I've been sick since Monday, but I feel a lot better now. Like, even though I sound like shit and I'm coughing a little bit, my energy level is not terrible. And like day 1, I was getting chills. And I think that's I woke up with a sore throat. And then I think I got it from one of my coworkers had a shindig for her birthday. So I went, and I know it had to be, I got it from that because I don't go out a lot. So obviously I'm stuck here like all day, all week. So that was really the only place I went. And it was a small shindig. So I think somebody was sick there and I got it. Woke up with the sore throat. And then throughout the day, I had like mild chills. So I know I had a mild fever. Day 2, it was like mocos galore, nastiness. But again, I was still working. Like I wasn't feeling, when you feel drained and you're like bedridden along with the symptoms, I wasn't feeling that. It was just the symptoms. So that was the plus side to it. And I was downing like a bunch of vitamin C and like zinc and you name it, chugging water, which I'm actually really bad at drinking water. But anyway, so yeah. But luckily I'm like, okay, I feel okay. Just like remnants. It's cold. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm not about to complain about it being cold here at all. At all. Yeah, I'm in the Bay. I'm in San Leandro. I was like, should I say it? But yeah, I don't care. I'm in San Leandro. East Bay. Oh, since you're out here, were you able to see the aurora borealis like the last couple days apparently? But I've been sick, so literally only been going out to walk Ripley. But let me know if you've been able to see it because apparently people have been catching it up here. Oh my God. I can't live in a place that snows. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's no way. There's no way. I would die. Try Cat Jojo. You never know, you might love it. I don't know. I don't know. Ripley was very territorial when I had another animal in here. I don't think she would like it. To get a cat, you never go back. I'm just not a cat person. Cats love me though. Cats love me. I have friends that have had cats that snuggle up on me and they do that little like purring. I can't I can't do it. It's like that. There's a lot of historical spots. Yeah, it's cool. Like I didn't realize there were quite a few out here until I started kind of researching. I found another one near my place called Meek Mansion. Really cool. I mean, that's a place that I love taking the late Benji. I would take him all the time. It was like his favorite spot because there's a little park right outside the mansion. We would frequent a lot. And then Ripley loves it too, so we go there a lot. West Coast, Best Coast. What? So I need to try a new cat, and you need to go to the West Coast. So we got shit to do. Big Lion Cat. I have family in San Diego and Glendora, but haven't been to visit them in a while. That's cool. San Diego's so nice. Super nice. I have a friend that lives down there. We're pretty close. But yeah, I haven't been there in a minute though. Besides, actually, oh my God. Oh, my sister. My sister had her wedding down there. I was like, dang, when was the last time I went? Because I used to live like 2 hours east of San Diego. So I would go a lot like growing up, but not as much now though. Yeah, they do, but I always forget to. Yeah. Yeah, it's very easy to get caught up. That's what I noticed here. Like you can get very caught up in like your immediate area just because there's so much to do in the Bay that it's like you kind of forget to go outside your own bubble and explore and stuff. I mean, that's how I've kind of felt the past couple years I've been out here. And there's just so much in each town. And it takes a long time to actually feel like you've explored enough. I still don't feel like I've explored as much as I should have. But I've been working on it. And oh, that's another thing. In October, I found this awesome old school camera, this little old Ricoh film camera. Um, so that's another reason why I've been like wanting to do this like historical uh documentation type vlog type stuff more too, because it'd be nice to take some cool pictures with this. And I want to learn how to like develop film and digitize. Well, I already know how to digitize, but it'd be cool to do like the whole cycle, the whole process. of old school film. I even bought film. See, Fujifilm. This is the only thing they had at Walmart. So yeah, that's a cool new little side project. Not that I have any time, but it's a thought that counts. Where was I? In the chat. Oh yeah, San Diego's nice. Nice weather. I would love to see San Diego. It looks a very nice place. Yeah. I would love to go watch a game out there, a Padres game. They have a nice ballpark. Let's see. I could send you some Chinese tea. It works every time. I should try that. I'm not a tea person though. That's the problem. That's really low key the problem. My mom's always trying to get me to drink tea too. I just can't do it. It doesn't taste good to me. Oh no way. That's cool. Wait, you're living here now or you're originally from? Oh my god. I feel like I'm gonna cough again. Shit. All right. Shit. Sorry, guys. 65. That's not terrible. Yeah. It's cold for me too, though, Pedro, but compared to some of these other peeps, it's not cold at all. I don't even know about it. What? Which one? Meek Mansion? Meek Mansion is here in San Leandro or San Lorenzo. Wait. No, it's like right at the cusp of San Lorenzo / Hayward, but I'm literally like 5 minutes from there. Jesus, I'm dying here. So yeah, what else? What else in October? We got 0 trick-or-treaters out here. I'm in an apartment complex, so I don't know. It's kind of par for the course, I feel. I haven't the past few years I've been here, so I wasn't really expecting it. I was able to put out, like, I have this standee. If you go on my Instagram, you could see the pictures, but I have a standee of Michael Myers and from part 2, and I stuck him in my balcony, so he was just like this for the last 2 weeks of October, which was pretty cool. It is pretty creepy. Like, I had to do double takes sometimes because I would forget that he was out there. And if I had the blinds open, I'd be like, oh shit. A couple times it happened. And then what else? I wanted to put lights up, but I just didn't get around to it. Yeah. Ate lots of Tootsie Rolls. Tootsie Rolls are like my candy of choice during October. So I ate a ton of those and a ton of Tootsie Pops. Come on now. What do you guys like? What are you guys' favorite Halloween candies? That's not cold. I don't know why that happened. That's weird. Let's see. It's nice when it snows on Christmas Day. It's beautiful. I bet. Yeah, I think I've only been in falling snow once. And I say I think because I was in Vegas and it was like I was doing a night shift and I walked out of work and it was like 3 a.m. and I felt it. And I look up and I like could see it, but it would like evaporate as it was coming down, but I could see it. So it was the trippiest thing. But yeah, that's the closest I've been to actual falling snow. I've got to like was it Mammoth or Big Bear? One of those when I was a kid. And that was really fun. But that was like we were sledding and stuff like that. It was already fallen, It's nice when it snows. Oh, I already read that. My friend's uncle used to caretake Meek Mansion. No way, that's cool. You know what's crazy? I saw that there's like a rental house. I think it's a rental, but I don't know. But it's like right next door to it. Actually, it's the whole thing's in a residential area, but there's one little house that's like on the actual like right by the park. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I wonder if it's like an Airbnb or something. That'd be nice. I should be going to sleep soon. Seriously. I went trick or treating in San Leandro. Oh, really? Okay, cool. Wow, you're like super close to me then. Yeah, dude, I'm so hype on this. I mean, my first few batch of photos will probably suck ass. You know that because this is the first time I actually like have tried shooting on film. I've never touched film before, really. So, right when I was getting into video or getting into production, I should say, it was all like my first job in production was to digitize tape. Literally, that's all we would do on my night shift was digitize a ton of UFC tapes. And so I'm very much of that era where it's like the transition into e- uh all digital, all online platform type stuff, streaming, yada yada. So I never really got to edit film at all. Uh, but yeah, it would be cool to mess with that camera. I have a 3D camera somewhere. Oh, really? That's cool. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I think I remember you saying you were around Oakland, no? Oops. Sorry. These are like jumbled. Oh, the Borealis. Yeah. Dude. I was so bummed that I missed it. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, what up, Lady Fantastic? What's up? What's up? I don't do trick or treat anymore. My kids are grown now. It's their turn to take my grandkids. Nice. Of course. Although you can still dress up though. You can still dress up. A lot of people are asking me if I was going to dress up. I had a costume. I don't even know if I want to say it out loud because I might use it this coming year. But I'll just say it. It was one of the killer clowns from outer space. I forget his name, which one exactly. But speaking of, yeah, I had gotten that one like half off last year's Spirit Halloween sale. So I was like, should I wear it? I have it, but it's like I didn't do much on the actual day. I didn't do much. I just went to go watch Halloween. So I don't know. I feel like I want to save it for like a party or something, like a Halloween party, if I ever go to one in the future. So anyway, yeah, yeah, I love dressing up though. Like I really do, but I don't want to just dress up for myself here. Imagine I'm just like in this clown costume with this mask, just watching killer clowns on TV on my TV. Wouldn't that be weird and eerie? I don't know. By myself, you know. I have to go back to work. I will try to get okay later, big cat, big leg cat, big cat. Mm-hmm. Anyone else? Have you ever read Frankenstein or Dracula? I read Frankenstein in college. Dracula, it's funny that you mentioned that because I'm reading Dracula. I started reading it a while back, but then I stopped because, life. But yeah, I'm like 4 chapters in, something like that. Really, really good so far, but I need to get back on it. Just like everything else. I need to get back on comics. Need to get back on doing content. I just, you know, just life's been lifing. It is what it is. But yeah, Frankenstein, I remember really liking back in the day when I read it. I don't want to say what year because that'll age me pretty good there. uh, did you guys watch it on Netflix, the Guillermo del Toro one? That one. I watched it. So I watched it over 2 nights because I fell asleep on the third act the first night, and then I continued last night. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. What do you guys think? I'll go more into detail like in the coming shows. But overall, not too shabby. Some of the CGI was a little meh. For the budget of the movie, like they had a huge budget, so that's what I've heard. So I don't know why CGI always have to look so fake. Like anyway, that was a minor little nitpick, but no, overall, I thought Oscar Isaac was awesome in that. The monster, I forget the actor's name, but he did really well too. A lot of people are complaining about the look of Frankenstein. I feel like people will never be satisfied. It's kind of like with Nosferatu, which I was on that same boat too with Nosferatu. I didn't really care for the look of him. Teach their own. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just so like attached, I guess, to the original look, the original film look of Nosferatu, that this new one was like weird for me, but I get it. Like they're just trying to be true to the book, and that's fine. Like as I'm now reading Dracula, I see why they made the decisions they made with that. So, that's cool. Artistic choice, artistic liberties. But yeah, that's how I guess there's a lot of negative feedback about Frankenstein and him looking too like a pretty boy, I guess. I guess I get it, but it didn't really bother me one way or the other. There were a lot of adults that were dressed up this year when we went trick or treating. A lot. You seem bothered by that. You're was that like a pet peeve where you're like, this shit is out of hand? You're like, how old are you right now? It's like the adults are having more fun than the kids. Are they taking candy too? I saw some people were giving away comics. That's cool. I would totally do that if kids came by, but they don't, sadly. Yes on Frankenstein, no on Dracula. Yep, same old, same old. It's also just kind of daunting reading books right now. Like, I barely have time for comics, and comics I feel like are just quick reads, but they're never quick. Like, I'm also just a slow reader. So it's like, slow reader, no time. The want is there. The want is most certainly there. There were a lot of adults there. Oh, I already read this. I already read that. Where am I? I'm like lost here. Okay. I want to watch it. Hey, Mr. Gretzky, how you been? Did you ever read Dracula the Undead? No. Is that a book or a comic? No, I loved it. The movie, Netflix movie. Oh, nice. Yeah, a lot of people do that lately. I don't know if I could do that, to be honest, though. I think I would get distracted with other things and like not listen, you know? Whereas when I'm reading, I feel like I get into a zone and that's all I'm looking at, you know? But I think if I had commutes, I would totally do that more. because if you're driving, you literally just can't do anything but drive. So it would be a lot easier for me to listen. Super Russ, what's going on? Good to see you. How's your October? What are you up to? Catching up with people. Taking like 2 months off or something. Adults dressing up for Halloween. If you haven't seen it yet, check out Match. It's a Tubi original. Oh, what's that about? Match. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Let me know. All right, so moving on from October. Is that all? Is that all the big events that happened in my life? Is it? I think that's all. Yeah. So, okay. No. Well, technically it's post October, but Spirit Halloween post sale. Let's chat about it. So I'll probably do a haul as I do every year. It's just a little delayed this year, but I'm still gonna do it. There's probably a Hunger for Horror that's gonna be coming up very soon that I'll feature everything I got. Little show and tell. Anyway, so during the actual month of October, no, actually it was earlier. It was like September? I think it was September when I had my first haul. Because what I typically like to do is kind of go and check things out and, kind of scope it out and see the items that I'm potentially interested in, and then maybe snag like a thing or two, and then to like hold me over until the like half off everything sale. So that's what I did. I grabbed a couple things. Actually, one of them was a bigger thing that I didn't feel like would be there still when I went after Halloween. So luckily I was able to snag that. Again, I will do a haul live stream for you all, so that'll be fun. But yeah, the post sale, I don't know, man. This year felt a little light. It felt a little light on things that I was like hyped on or interested in or like impressed with. It seems like they're following a formula now with a lot of these uh IPs with like they'll do a release of like the little mini like the busts, and then um it just seems like there's a new one every year, but then they always sell the ones prior, the ones sold prior too. So if you missed it last year, there's always another chance to get it the next year, which I don't know if I like or not. I kind of like that like exclusivity slash, oh, it's like limited, but then it's unfair because then not everybody gets a chance to get it. So I don't know. But then you get kind of tired of it. If you like, so something I got like 2 or 3 years ago now was this Beetlejuice sign that I have up that you can't see right now. Like, I remember seeing it the first year and I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. And I got it. I think I got that one at normal price because I was like, I don't know if I'll see it later. And then I've seen it every year since. And now I'm almost sick of it because it's like, dude, it's here every time. And I have it hanging all year right here. So I don't know. It just kind of takes away from the special, like, feeling of that. I wish they would do like a year, just the year. Like, okay, we're going to sell a lot so that everyone can get a chance to get one, but it's just going to be available this year. So it's like a special thing, kind of like for Halloween 2023. I remember they had these exclusives and I was able to cop one. Like, that would be really cool. Kind of like comics, they have their annual specials and stuff like that. Like, and it's cool to collect in that way, you know. where it's like, oh yeah, those were the exclusives of 2022 or 2020. Those were dope. I think that would be a better idea than to like sell everything from prior years plus the new ones that you probably won't get. It kind of takes the fun out of it. Anyway, rant over. That aside, I did manage to get a couple things. I got some, I mean, as a little, I guess, spoiler, I got some cool like decorative lights. What else? I got a blanket. I always like getting the throws. um, and then what else? Actually, that's all I'll share for now. And then you guys can tune in later for the bigger items. But yeah, no, it was fun. It was still fun. None of the animatronics really caught my eye. You guys know last year I was able to get that Art the Clown one. That was awesome. I didn't set him up this year. I didn't really have time for that, but yeah, love that thing. Yeah, this year I was like, I don't really see anything that I feel like I missed out on or something. Let me know if you guys went. What'd you guys get? Otherwise, we can talk about it later. Did you do your Fast and the Furious movie debate? Well, first of all, it wasn't really a debate. We were just kind of going to go through them. I watched them. I watched almost all of them except for Hobbs and Shaw. That was the only one I still need to watch. But no, we never did that. It's mostly my fault because I can't be consistent on YouTube is why. Which is why I also I haven't kept up with my Geek Pulse show with Rod because of me and my inconsistency with my work schedule and crap like that. It sucks. It sucks. I wish I had all the time in the world to do YouTube, but YouTube doesn't really pay me, and that's okay. I have other things that I need to do that actually do pay me. So it sucks because I love this, but it's hard to justify sometimes, like allocating so much time to it when I have other shit I need to be doing. Anyway, but also, like as I was saying, I wanted to enjoy October, and it was either enjoy yourself, take care of your mental health, or do a bunch of YouTube. I chose to take care of me. Anyway, and this does fulfill me, but to a certain degree, but it's like I needed things to be like super calm. And this is still kind of like something that it keeps me busy enough to where I'm like mildly stressed a little bit, even though it's fun and stuff, but like I feel like I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this. And then I'm always tired. So I kind of wanted to relax. It's like when you go on those vacations and you ever been asked like, oh, are you going on a vacation? Or are you going on a vacation? Like a vacation where you're going to a resort, like where you're laid out on the beach with a margarita in hand is very different from going to Washington, D.C. to go to all of the museums and make sure you're there right on time for each exhibition, whatever. You're constantly moving and constantly trying to make the itinerary. That's a different type of vacation than the resort, right? And it's like the museum one is more stressful because you're trying to like be there right on time to get the tickets and all that than the resort. The resort, you're just chilling with no timetable at all. YouTube is the museum day. That's the best way I could put it. It's fun. It's nice, but it still requires some coordination. I meant to say I love when, oh, okay, cool. It was sounding like you hated it for some reason, which I thought was hilarious. Matches a new horror movie on Tubi. Okay, I'll check it out. Thanks for telling me. We go into Spirit, but we completely forget. We're gonna go to Spirit. My niece went and got super cool Beetlejuice sign. Yeah, dude. They have a bunch of cool stuff, but I don't know. I have an issue with like the way that they roll out their product, I guess. It's kind of annoying. So we need to pay you an appearance fee for you to go live. The check is in the mail. No. That's why I don't monetize, because I don't. Dude, if I got paid, I would make this my job. Like I would be so much more dedicated. But I can't. I don't have time for that. So it's like a catch-22, you know. So unless I like quit one of my jobs, I would have somewhat more time, but I don't really foresee that happening because YouTube is crappy pay anyways, unless you're getting like a bunch of donations or something. So I don't know. I don't know, man. But I like it. I like hanging out like this. Chill, you know. Chill. Where's that from? Anyways, okay. So what else? Oh, shows. I started watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. You guys watch that ever? Anybody? Very interesting. At first, I was like, this is so corny. This is so cheesy. You could tell it's like, like a lower budget show. And I don't know if I like the characters. They seem like surface level characters, yada yada yada. I was gonna tap out, which usually I don't. Usually I just stick through it and I just watch the whole thing. But like I was falling asleep at times. I just wasn't paying attention. And I was like, ugh. So I did. I stopped for like a couple days. And then I was talking to my friend about it, and like she said she watched it, but like she was like, "Oh yeah, I remember watching like the first season and I remember liking it," but she didn't continue. Not because she didn't like it, because she just, I don't know, she got distracted with something else or something. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it another shot. Started watching it more with like, I don't know, I paid more attention to it, and then I started kind of liking it. Now, I'm on season 2, and I'm not obsessed by any means. It's not the best show ever, but it's kind of a cute version of like Alias meets X-Files meets superhero realm. It's really weird. But I don't know if you guys have seen it, but like Sam Jackson made a cameo in it too. And I don't know, it's kind of cool. It's fun. It's lighthearted. But there's some drama in it too. There's some like novela type drama in it where like this guy's sleeping with her, but she likes him and that type of thing. And that's kind of what kept me watching it. Not gonna lie. That's kind of what kept me watching it. I was like, oh, okay, it's a little spicy now. And yeah. Season 1, I feel like is a little better so far. I'm like midway through season 2. I think there's like 7 seasons or something like that. But yeah, so I'm steadily but surely trying to get through the Marvel universe, the show, I guess Disney Plus side of things. And it's been a mission. But I also was able to catch up. I think we've talked about this before, but I did get caught up with like the Netflix stuff too. So, and I finished Daredevil Born Again. I'm not a big fan of like the Daredevil. Like I like I like some things about Daredevil. I think a lot of what they did was pretty cool, especially for the time. But it was really slow. It was slow in a lot of parts. So I don't know, kind of in the middle with Daredevil. I like Punisher though. Punisher, but I feel like all of them kind of start sucking in the end, like the last season, which makes sense as to why they got canceled too. But I don't know. What do you guys think? I saw the first 3 seasons of Agent of Shield. It gets better. Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. I'm like, it has to get. The reason I gave it another shot was like my friend. Oh, my baby. Ripley's right here. What's up, mama? I gave it another shot because, you know, I spoke to my friend, but also I started thinking about that. I'm like, dude, there's 7 seasons. Like, that means it has to be good at some point. Like, there's no way. Unless it's like Grey's Anatomy, which I'm still watching. You know? Let's see if you guys can see her. Hold on. She wants some attention right now. Hey, Mama. Hey, Ripley. Hey, see her? There she is. Hi, Mama. She just got up from a big old nap. You're such a cutie, Mama. I love you. Judah. This is her. I don't know if I've shown her on the channel yet, have I? She's such a good girl, though. Anyway, where was I? Okay, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So yeah, it has to be good at some point, I feel like. I watched the first 2 seasons. I love it. I have to go back to watch the rest. Cool. Dude, watch it so we can chat about it. Watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. mainly because of Chloe Bennett. Dude, everyone on that show is good looking. That's another thing. That's another thing that kept me in. Like, literally everybody on that show, even like the ones that aren't really supposed to, like the ones that are supposed to be nerdy and stuff, like even they're beautiful. Like, everyone's beautiful. Yeah. She is a year and a couple months. So yeah, still technically a puppy. But yeah, as for shows, what else? I think that's it with in regards to shows. Has anybody watched the It show? Welcome to Derry. That came out recently, right? I have not, because I don't have HBO Max. So let me know if it's good, because I haven't really been keeping up with reviews or anything on that. No idea. I am interested in watching it eventually, though. But speaking of shows, I did get this beauty. Look at that lenticular box. How cool. This just came in recently. So I have been told for years now that I should watch this show. Creepshow it was on Shudder, or is on Shudder. And I think the last, was it the 4th season? Just ended. And that it was announced that like that was the end of the show. So they I don't know if it was like right before that or right after that, but they made this, or they released this box set. So I was like, this is perfect, because you know I'm a binge queen. I'm a binge queen when it comes to shows. That's why I'm always behind with shows, because I like to wait till they're over. Just like with comics, I kind of like, you know, getting collected editions or collecting all of them before I read them, which is a never-ending task, but it is what it is. Anyways, that's what I do with shows. And I'm glad I did because this is a sweet set right here. Little TV. Love that artwork right there. Yeah, 4 seasons. It's still the most fun you'll ever have being scared. So technically this is a blind buy for me, which I don't typically like doing too often. But it's Creepshow. Come on. Come on. You know? Also, the fact that it's been recommended to me so many times, how can it not? How can it not be good? Little push card for Shutter. Ah, this is so cool. Looks like a little comic. Oh my God, this is awesome. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my God. It's actually a comic. Various comic issues in there. What? How cool. Oh my God. So it's like, because I was wondering if it's just like, sometimes they'll put excerpts from the comics in these little booklets, but it's not like the full version of the comic. This looks like it's comic adaptations of some of the episodes. How crazy is that? See episode 5. I don't know though. Yeah, season 2. What? Oh my God, the artwork's so sick. How cool. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. The disc just fell out. Let's see if it's scratched. No, it looks clean. That's lucky. All right. Okay, so here's the artwork for this one. Season 1. I took my friend to go watch the movie at one of those old theaters I was telling you about. She hadn't seen it at all, like ever. That was her first time. So cool. Glitter says, I cover by Creepshow Comics. I technically cover by them too, but with the intent to read them later. But you know how that goes. I have a good amount of Creepshows. I just got to read them. So season 3 and then season 4. Yes. Yes. I'm very happy with this set. And it went down when it first was released. It was like $100, but I was looking at the order, and by the time they shipped it, it was like 47. So, heck yeah, save some money. And what's cool is that, like, if you order off Amazon, you pre-order off Amazon, they'll give you the price that it's at when it ships. So you don't have to worry about overpaying. Anyway, how cool. I will say though, I mean, we all know Amazon shipping kind of sucks. It sucks. Because they put this in like just a bag, like a brown paper bag. And look at the blunted edge right there. And right there. Kind of lame. But I mean, it doesn't bother me to the point where I'm like gonna make a fuss about it. So yeah. So cool. I'm excited to get into that. Probably after I finish Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'll get into that. All right, where was I? Gotta head out. Have a great night, everyone. Later, Russ. Yeah, I'm gonna head out soon too. Just kind of wrapping up here. Yes, good night. Creepshow, heck yeah. We love Creepshow. I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy it. Oh man, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Yeah, because so many years I've just been holding. I'm like, can't think about it. Don't want to know about it. I'm glad to hear it's good and people are liking it, but I've been trying to ignore it this whole time. Just like Stranger Things. I haven't seen Stranger Things. Finally gonna be able to watch that too. So, dude, you guys, that's something I've been like kind of toying with the idea of too, is like doing like I don't think I'll do episode reactions, but I was thinking about it and I'm like, what if I do like reactions to like obscure horror movies that I've never seen? I think that would be kind of fun because I'm talking like B-rate type movies too. I don't know, because I've always been the type where it's like I don't know if I would want to do that because I like watching movies is literally like my sanctuary. It's like my me time, you know. So like a part of me is like, oh, that'd be fun, but then another part of me is like, heck no, I don't want to be on camera while I'm watching stuff. You know, the trailers are short, so that's why I've done those in the past. But like, I don't know how it would be with full on movies of me just chatting. But then again, I've done the UFC watch alongs, and those I seem to be fine with that. So, I've been toying with the idea. Let me know what y'all think. Potentially thinking about different content with the new year coming up and stuff. Like I said, with the like visiting location, like creepy locations as well. I don't know. A lot to think about. That book was awesome. Sweet. Love that. Yes. All right, y'all. Oh, Air Spider. What's going on? Good to see you. I'm about to wrap up though. You could catch the replay though. I appreciate everybody who showed up. I didn't think anyone would because usually I go on live or in the past on Sundays. But here you all are. Loyal to a fault, y'all. I love it. Thank you guys. And hit the like if you enjoyed yourself. If not, hit the like. Please. Anyway, tomorrow I am going to be live again. What? Yes. I'm trying to make up for lost time, y'all. Yeah, I'm going to watch the fights tomorrow. Live with y'all. It's going to be fun. I haven't watched the fights in a bit now, just like everything else. I'm behind, but hey, it's all good. If you guys want to stop by, say hi. We could have snacks together. We can drink together. We can share laughs together. We can enjoy ourselves. And that's it. All right. Okay, y'all. Have a good weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. And I will catch you all later. Farewell, my people.